What is up, Bodyweight exercise fans? In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my final results from the Superhero Bodyweight Workout Plan 4.0. So sorry for wearing my sunglasses. Usually I don't, but I thought I'd had more clouds today, which makes shooting easier. But back to our topic. Today also happens to be my 36th birthday, which is one more reason that I'm happy to say that I'm in the best shape of my life. And a big reason behind that is the Superhero Bodyweight Workout Plan, which I completed 2 days ago. I can easily say that this is by far the best version I've released until now. Besides me, I also had some other people here from the local Bodyweight Muscle team try it out and have amazing results as well. And don't forget that for those interested in the plan, I'll be giving it at a 50% discount during the first 24 hours. This is something I do each year as a big thank you to all of you faithful supporters and followers. So I got started on the Superhero Bodyweight Workout Plan mid-March. This is a 9-week program. So and we also had a lot of weather variations. You know, we started with pretty warm weather in terms of, you know, at least for our standards here in northern Greece. But then we suddenly had snow, then it got warm again. So a lot of weather variations, but we kept training outdoors, which is my favorite gym. Okay, we're back at the Bodyweight Muscle headquarters. I wanted to keep shooting indoors because it was quite windy and there was a lot of light variation outside. So I had a cold shower, put on my Superhero Bodyweight workout shirt, and let's get back to today's topic. Now, prior to getting started with the Superhero Bodyweight workout plan, I managed to drop down to 11% body fat and gain significant muscle mass this year, you know, following all the workout plans and nutritional strategies that I've been sharing with you the last months. If you go back to my channel, starting somewhere around October until mid-March. But after that, I got stuck, you know, usually anywhere between 11 and 12% body fat is a place for me that I know it's going to be a struggle to get leaner, especially without losing muscle mass, which is why I realized that it was time for the big guns. It was time to kick it up a notch with the bodyweight, with the Superhero Bodyweight workout plan. So final results, after 9 weeks, I managed to drop down a total of 7.7 pounds, out of which 5.7 were fat. And at the same time, I also managed to gain 2.2 pounds of lean muscle mass. So this is probably the highest muscle mass levels I've ever had at such a low body fat levels. And you know, as we covered in my previous video, gaining muscle while losing fat is not as difficult as people used to think, especially if you're somewhere between 12 and 14 or maybe 12% body fat. But once you start dropping below that and once you start getting closer to single-digit body fat levels, you know, things begin to change. Other things that can make gaining muscle and losing fat, aka body recomposition, more difficult, as we covered in our previous video, is training experience. You know, the more consistently and longer you've been training, the more difficult body recomposition becomes. Plus taking into account other factors such as my age, which of course I don't consider myself old, but anabolic hormones do drop as you grow past your 30s, making this slowly also a considerable factor. So taking into account all of these factors and how I managed to lose all this weight without losing muscle mass, but actually gaining muscle mass at the same time, I think the results are pretty amazing. Now, when it comes to body recomposition, maybe numbers are not as huge as they would be with a traditional bodybuilding bulk and cut approach, but besides all the benefits we mentioned in the previous videos, you also always look, at least in my opinion, visually a lot better. Even though you lose weight when you're body recompositioning, it basically gives you the illusion that you're getting bigger because of how much more muscular you are, but also because of how much better your weight is distributed on your frame. So even though I've actually lost almost close to 8 pounds, I actually look bigger, stronger, and more muscular. At least that's what my friends have told me. And I think you can also see this if you compare, footage from this video with footage before my superhero bodyweight workout plan. I also got stronger. I broke my ring dip record. I can do more pull-ups across sets during my workouts. I've never been faster, and I also feel lighter cardiovascularly. So overall, I don't think this could have gone better. Maybe, one thing that I wish I had done better would be to get more protein intake. So that's something for me to improve in my next superhero challenge. But overall, super satisfied with my results. Now, that being said, this workout plan is not an easy ride. So just a quick disclaimer for me, it's a tough plan. And especially if you go through it based on all my guidelines from all my manuscripts, if you follow everything by the word, it's going to be a tough plan, but I think it's also fun. I think it's also, it also gives you a great feeling of accomplishment once you finish it. And I can guarantee that, if you also stick to a proper diet plan, it will produce amazing results for anyone that gives this a serious try. Now, if you have any questions about the Superhero Bodyweight Workout Plan 4.0, make sure you leave them below, since I'll be doing a Q&A within the week just before releasing the plan. If you don't want to miss out on the 50% discount, make sure that you subscribe to the newsletter list that I've included below. There's a link in the description and the top pinned comment. That was all for today, and until next time, keep on training.